Transition Tuesday. I'm Jane. This is Joe. Transition to summer. We're transitioning to summer. It's coming. Summer vacation after a long school year, a really long school year. Joe, are you looking forward to summer? Can you tell me with your voice? Do you like summer? Summertime? Touch my hand if you're looking. Yeah, looking forward to summer. So we're going to give you some ideas that you can take advantage of now before school's out to kind of get ready for summer, because we're excited about summer now, but you know, those summer doldrums set in, and you know, what can you do to avoid some of that and, you know, work on some transition skills. Clean off your desktop. Whether it's a virtual desktop or a real desktop, think about some paperwork that you could be doing right now to get ready for the summer. Relating to school specifically, if your child is going to receive extended school year services through their IEP, or if your child is going to be in summer school, schools right now are doing those registrations. What paperwork do you need? Check on those kinds of things now while you still have a couple of weeks left. Another thing is doctor's appointments. July is one of the heaviest scheduled months for doctor's appointments because people are out of school. It's easy to schedule them, and they kind of fall in that 6-month time where, you know, December is another popular month for doctor's visits because of the extended break during Christmas, and so, or winter breaks. And so, you know, do you need to make an appointment? Are there prescription refills or things that you know you're going to need the doctor to do? So think about what are some of those paperwork things so you can start the summer off with a clean desktop. So what are some things that you can do to help your child reflect and prepare for the summer? Reflecting on the past year is a really great thing. You can pull a lot of transition skills and daily living skills into some of those things and also do some future planning. Top 10 lists. You know, that's a great thing that you can do over the dinner table, have some conversations. Let's do a top 10 list about what you loved about this year. Let's do a top 10 list about what was crazy this year. You know, you can have fun with it. Each person in the family can do their top 10 list. Some of it may be about school, some of it may not. Review school year accomplishments and summer learning activity goals. Does that sound like work? Well, it could be fun things like pool games that are about learning, or trips. You know, now that things are opening up, maybe you go to a museum, or you go to a park, or you go to a nature trail. You know, what are some of those, you know, maybe in your top 10 list right beside it, jot down things that you can do to enrich the summer experience, to stave off the boredom, to learn some new skills, to practice some skills that you'd like to improve. Letters to staff. Do you have a favorite teacher? Do you want that teacher to know how much they mean to you? Do you have a favorite teacher, Joe? have a favorite teacher? Does me saying that we're going to write letters worry you? Yeah. He does have a favorite teacher, but the writing the letter part, not so much. But wouldn't that be sweet? Instead of going and buying a trinket, or, you know, maybe you don't have the money to buy teacher gifts, especially if your child is in some of the younger grades. There's a lot. There's the PT, the OT, the speech, you know, especially if your child gets a lot of school services, a parapro, a school nurse. I mean, you can go bankrupt buying gifts for all those people. So maybe your child and you sit down together, you look at your top 10 list. Maybe the favorite thing was morning group, or a field trip your child, well, we're not doing field trips, an experience your child had, or something a teacher did in class one day. So you could write, you know, a letter, a short letter, even if it's 2 sentences. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be amazing? Because your child would be practicing a skill. And just imagine, you know, knowing as a teacher that you made this real for a child. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Just an idea. Chore chart. Say what? A lot of these ideas sound unpopular when I utter them, but the reality is a chore chart is a great way to practice daily living skills. And, you know, we all are communal in the household. So what could Joe do? Joe can't really, you know, sweep or vacuum. He can dust. He can also help me sort the laundry, darks and lights. Hand over hand with his chair, it's kind of hard. He doesn't have the ability to reach, but your child could help you load the washer. Your child could help you turn the washing machine on, put the clothes in the dryer, take them out of the dryer, measure the detergent. Same with the dishwasher, load and unload the dishwasher. Maybe your child sweeps off the porch, or you know, helps you set the table, clear the table. All of those things are important life skills. They could be made to be repetitive so that it becomes routine and your child learns how to do these important things. Maybe your child helps with cooking a meal, or going to the store and choosing things for a menu. These are all really important things that you can practice at home. You did it probably during COVID, and summer is a great time to do those things. Another thing that is helpful is a community or family calendar. So maybe you all get together, sit around the table with your top 10 list, with your chore chart, and decide, okay, Mondays is going to be chore day. Tuesdays is going to be free time. Wednesdays is going to be going to the library or doing some virtual activities. Thursday could be play outside, you know, weather permitting, obviously. And then weekends could be like free. All of these things are ways for families to kind of deal with summer, have a plan, and teach these skills. Create a daily flexible schedule. Well, what's the difference between that and a calendar? Big difference. A virtual daily schedule can kind of emulate what your child does in school with a picture schedule. This is a great thing to do because not only is it kind of reinforcing those assistive communication skills that your child is using at school, but also giving your child expectations about the day. If your child thrives on routine, then having the picture schedule where it could be on an iPad, it could be little pictures that they move like with Velcro on a chart. Get as close to what they did at school that worked as you can, because it helps your child with continuity of practicing those communication skills, and it also gives them the knowledge of, okay, first I get out of bed, get dressed, brush my teeth, help make breakfast or eat breakfast, and then, you know, on through the day. Especially for kids who love routine. As I said before, this is, it's a sensory diet. It's a little bit of control. It's just a good practice. You know, how many of us have to-do lists every day? It's a to-do list. And it also reinforces the practice of daily living skills. It's a great idea. And now is the perfect time to do it, even though you're busy right now with getting end of, you know, the year things, especially if you have a child who's graduating from high school or transitioning from one school like elementary to middle or middle to high. Things are busy, but doing these things like in the evening, before school ends, or even if you wait till the first week of summer vacation, this is a good investment of your time. I'm going to post some resources. There's some great websites that have some really cool ideas, and I will post those in my blog. We're looking forward to summer and looking forward to seeing you guys again next time. Have a great week, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Transition Tuesdays with Jane and Joe.